Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, this beat's gonna be actually Serati beats. It's so incredible, got the beat. Okay, we've got a little more research, and this is the Columbia. Yeah, I think it's the Columbia. I can't remember which explodes. It was a Challenger or Columbia. If it's Columbia, hopefully cannoli. I mean, if it's I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is actually a little depressing here. But it's a verified footage. It's actually an accident, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't think it back in 1986 they had the onboard cameras to make it so incredibly down to the ocean, because they know that everybody was doing this exact same dang thing whenever they were crashing back in 1986 due to onboard computers. They know exactly to the very end. The pilot and the mission commander were doing the biggity best they can. This is gonna be, ladies and gentlemen, boys and giggly boys and giggly boys and giggly, this is going to be back on happier times before the Columbia accident. Before the Columbia. This is actually before the Columbia. I don't know if the Columbia is the Challenger, if the Challenger is the Columbia, but ladies and gentlemen, back in happier tickety times, this is the Atlantis going out there, going to scout out new places where nobody's been except for maybe a couple astronauts. They were actually, you could tell they haven't been to space very often because they're taking that bowl full of honey and wiggly whisking it. I want to tell you, I do that every day in Spiggity Space anyway, but every once in a while you end up in this situation where you're just doing your biggity best you can. That's the pilot and the co-pilot. They're absolutely like in Europe. Where they driving? On whatever side where they drive it, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the Columbia accident. Columbia re-entry accident. Hopefully, God bless him. Hopefully it's gonna be a-okay. I want to tell you all today about Vladimir Kramnik. He's got the super diggity wiggly chiggity match number 3. Without further ado, I bring you chiggity match number 4, or whatever it may be. Vladimir Kramnik versus Mr. Chiggity Chest G.O.D. Who's in black? I don't know. Okay, Vladimir Kramnik's in white. He just might wiggly win the wiggly super diggity get down on it, ladies and I can't do my without Biggie burping. Dang it. Heilman's, God bless him. Heilman's old style, God bless him. My giggly grandfather got some Heilman's old style and gave me a hard time when I drank some of his, yo. 1902, this is when they were established, but there's the gosh darn best brewski ever established. Hulk Hogan popped the riggedy rights, but he actually didn't pay the rights, maybe because he actually up in heaven with the crew of the Challenger, or maybe it's the Columbia. I need to check out my Google, ladies and giggly gentlemen. Please, for the love of giggly, just get these 3 mission specialists home safely. They know we got the super accident maybe about to happen, but absolutely indubitably, at least it's not stage 2 going off before stage 1. That would be no fun. Everybody would be instantly, because that would ignite stage 1. That would vaporize everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, back to 2001. You can see the pneumatic. This has got to be AI. That's not even AI. It's like the most terribly computer generated thing ever. Am I looking into AI? No, you're not. AI was like, I'm embarrassed by that video. Anyway, back to Vladimir Kramnik versus Mr. Benoit, Super Biggity Benoit. Can he actually beat him 25% of the time? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, we've got a 99.9% success ratio. But what happened to the other 0.1111? I don't know, man. We're about to find out, G. We're having an accident right now. Liggity live time back in, I don't know when, but this is the Columbia. He's smiling, doing his biggity best to absolutely raise the spirits of everybody. But most liggity likely, an accident does not end wiggly well. Not in Spiggity Space, not during re-entry, not nothing. The escort craft's gonna keep all the other fighter pilots away from you? No, they're gonna be escorting you actually to your disasterful liggity landing with the fire truck in front of you. Anyway, getting back to Mr. Vladimir Kramnik, but at least if there's a fire truck going, the piggity pilots will die. They'll save the 3 mission specialists. That would be the glorious. So actually they're thinking that, they're like, man, you know what, even if there's a fire truck that happens to come out in front of me, it'll only be me and my co-biggity pilot, the mission specialist, liggity die, not the people behind me, because they'll be trying to liggity live. They'll be trying to liggity live, and my legacy will be indefinitely cemented in the Beachery books. I want to say, hey, good job. Have we landed? Did they land? Look at, he's so excited. He's so excited. Man, we're not even having it, chickadee. You call it an accident. I call it not even a tragedy, because it's me, the mission pickety spot pilot. The specialist is like, hey, take the camera. We're definitely gonna be. Oh my gosh. I don't want to see. Oh, this doesn't look giggly good. You see the computer, look at everything flashing. He's like, take the quickly camera. I think you're getting a little too over ambitious. This is an accident waiting to happen.
Good girl, Jasmine Absolute. The new feminine fragrance, Carolina Herrera.
Taking the quit blowing your nose on the. I'm gonna walk over here to blow my nose. Okay, and then I can do it on back. Gosh darn it! Quit blowing your nose. But seriously, what kind of an accident? They must be in space still. Oh my gosh! Look at the lightning or something over there. This is not going to be good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's supposed to be a chickadee chess commentary, not a chickadee tragedy. Nobody's going to know what's going to happen. G-O-N-G. Seriously? Nope, they're still in spiggity space. Accident hazard. During re-entry. They're so confident. Look how happy they are. Look how blissful they are before the accident starts. I mean, we're going to be going into re-entry. This was, hey, look at the computadora. They got a super diggity doop process. Computer diggity dora. Okay, I'm going to get Biggity back because the tragedy is not even going to be actually happening. Not for any tickety time soon, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, and this is the chickadee chess cactus needle from Toronto on the Biggity Beat. He's so incredibly, that guy's Biggity Beat star. Like beat stars. He does not actually have beat stars, I don't think. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the Biggity best, Biggity Brewski is obviously going to be high ones. Biggity That's the Biggity best Brewski. I kind of want to see exactly what happens in that accident, but I guess we'll never see. Ladies and gentlemen, boys legally, this is going to be the Richter. Vladimir Kramnik going for the Richter, but look at him, he's teaching him how to Biggity back on up. Beep, beep, just backs on up the Richter. Beep, beep. He's going to be using the same dang, same thing that Mr. Benoit, the freaking France guy back in Lyon was using against him. He's going to be using, you're getting a little cocky now, I think, actually, Vladimir Kramnik, actually, because you just taught him how to defeat that super diggity Victor Verisov, but he's not going to be using the same super diggity moves that you're going to do, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, super wiggly chickadee chest, biggity blitz style, biggity brought to you, and biggity papa, chicken, lethal cactus needle, ladies and gentlemen, super diggity wiggly, chicken, caca, eagle chickadee chest, you got the biggity best. I wish there could be something biggity better than eagle chickadee chest, but there's not. Likely, maybe the Hyman's Biggity Brewery. Ladies and gentlemen, boys giggly, this is like the longest that anybody's ever survived. There is Vladimir Kramnik, he's in the wiggly white doing the Victor Verisov style of attack against Biggity Black. Ladies and giggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls, I want to thank you all for tuning in. You can tune in next time when we have another super diggity doop process. Can't really wait for the end of the video to see actually how it happens with that accident. Man, that's like the most nervous thing you can piggity possibly ever diggity do. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, is re-entry with an accident. The piggity pilot's getting a little bit worried. He's like, take the camera. I gotta fly this thing, boo. I gotta fly this thing, boo. Take the camera. I gotta fly this thing, boo. My wife wants to see down there. Actually, show it to Biggity Baby when Daddy's coming home. But no, he's not coming home. Nope, he's not coming home. The 3 mission specialists might be. They might survive the accident, but the man who's got to legally land it and the mission commander, most legally likely, just like they're gonna be a fire truck down there. They're gonna sacrifice their legally life. So, ladies and gentlemen, could you actually put your hands together for them? Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, we get back to Biggity Blitz style. Biggity Blitz style. Biggity Blitz style. The chickadee of the chickadee the Biggity Blitz style. All right, Vladimir Kramnik on fire, completely, utterly. Every single time he goes up there, he just draws the sword with his king and then complete swing, absolutely dices, cuts up into sushi every guard that is before him. Then he takes a little blow torch, roast the meaty meat, and you got a little bit of stiggity steak. What's liggity left of the giggly guards? Because he's obviously super giggity, obviously Vladimir Kramnik, the biggity best when it comes to the biggity best when it comes to the biggity. Can we actually even quick asking who's the most godliest of godly players, ladies and gentlemen, boys and giggly, greatest is gonna be Vladimir Kramnik, or will it? I mean, the guy has lost 3 games in a row, so if they're even playing a 4th game, he's got to at least win 1. But will he? Versus Vladimir Kramnik? But will he? Versus Vladimir Kramnik? Okay, what's up again? Back to the Cactus Needle on the Biggity Beat from Toronto. Turn the beats up, though. You can't turn them up any higher. Turn the beats up, though. From Toronto. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and jiggly, this is Biggity Blitz style. Biggity Blitz style. Like every other style, with you looking at me. Hey there, how you doing? Not so incredibly good. I'm up against Vladimir Kramnik. Oh my gosh, it's a disaster. I know, but I'll do the biggity best I can. I'm definitely gonna be indubitably not surviving this chickadee chess game. But maybe the mission security specialist will. Maybe. Nope. Commander's gonna actually die with me. Anyway, Biggity, who's up 2 Biggity? That's Vladimir Kramnik. That's the GG. He's up 2 Biggity pawns. Actually, after 3 Biggity beatdowns last time, this guy's coming for round number 4. Ladies, actually round number 3, but this is the 4th Biggity beatdown we Biggity bore witness to. Oh my gosh, here's round number 3. This is the 4th Biggity beatdown we witnessed to. Oh my gosh, it must have been like a best of 7. That guy's in heaven with the super wiggly jiggity, maybe challenger crew or whoever it may be. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait for the Columbia crew to actually survive. Please, 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 chicky, chicky, chicky. Please, 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 chicky, chicky, chicky. Please, 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 chicky, chicky, chicky. Please, please, chicky, please, chicky. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and giggly, what happened? The giggly game was over. I'm gonna go back to what's happened. Okay, they're smiling. The accident hasn't happened. Or maybe it has. Then we leave. Hey, we're okay. The accident already happened. The pilot made it through. Hopefully, actually, indubitably. I'm not 100% sure. But God, look at the mission. Look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. God, man, that pilot, that stinking pilot, he's so incredibly good at flying it. Ladies and gentlemen, that pilot and mission commander, thank you for getting everyone home safe. Oh, yeah! Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Or will we? Chicky, chicky, chess.